All right, we're out here with Arthur Cazaux. He's one of the up-and-coming players on the tour right now. 21 years old, you're top 100. Got a few questions. We're going to talk from the top one. Just first off, as a fan, fans like to know, how long have you been with Babolat?
Wow. I started with Babolat a long time ago. I think I have my first Babolat racket when I was like 6 years old. Wow. So it's been 15 years now. And yeah, I love the racket, I love the brand. It's like a family for me now, you know, so it's
French
fun.
player, using a French brand. Babolat Pure Drive, are you on the 98 or 100? Square inch frame.
I think 190.
100 square inch frame?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what was the deciding factor for you to choose the Pure Drive over the other, you know, two rackets in Babolat?
I don't know. I started with the Pure Drive when I was 6, you know, and I just played like maybe 1 year with the IO, the Pure IO, and I don't know. I like, you know, the power of this racket, of the Pure Drive. It's such a big racket, and you have a lot of power. So it's good. I love for my serve and for my hit from the baseline. So no, I love this racket.
Can you talk about some of the specs in your racket? Whether, you know, how heavy it is. Talk about the strings, maybe what your tension is. What strings do you use?
I'm very bad because I never know my spec. It's crazy. I never know my spec. I have on my phone. I can say. I can show you if you want. But for the string, I use the RPM Blast,
yeah.
130. Yep. And yeah, usually I put like the tension. I put around 23 kilograms, 26, depend of the, you know, the weather, the conditions, and everything. So yeah.
And lastly, I mean, do you when you guys get new balls, are you switching at new ball break, or do you wait till you break strings to switch?
So yeah, usually I switch every new ball games, but depends if it's on my serve or not. I don't like to change when I serve with new balls, so I switch before sometimes if I serve. I switch all the time, you know, during a return game, so yeah, I prefer like that.
And lastly, what's in the bag? What's like the key for a good road trip? What do you have to have in that bag to be successful?
To be successful, always a cup, yep. You know, important for me. Always to have water for sure, a new shirt to change, and also, how do you say in English?
Deodorant.
Deodorant, yeah, it's important as well.
No pre-match snacks? You got no pre-match or mid-match snacks, no?
No, not really.
No, it keeps it simple, just that water diet, bro.
Yeah.
Little water fast.
Yeah.
All right, Arthur Cazaux, appreciate the time, man.
Thank you.
Good luck this week in Cincinnati. Welcome to the city, and ball out this week.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, bro.
See you guys.
All right, guys, we're out here with Felix Auger-Aliassime. He's been a Babolat guy for as long as I can remember.
For my life, all my life, yeah.
Never used anything else, huh?
Never used anything else. I mean, I was lucky my dad got a sponsorship when he had the academy when I was a kid. Yep. And that local guy gave us some Babolat stuff, and I guess that's why, you know, you got to go local. You got to start, you know, in the communities, in the small clubs, and then go from there. So that's how it started for me.
Now, do you do any racket testing in the off season or any kind of tweaking with your specs at all?
Yeah, over the years I did some testing. I mean, I've had this racket for a while now, since 2017, right after juniors. But I had the Pure Aero 98. This is the VS. I had the normal one, I guess the one that Alcaraz plays with and Rune play with. I tried it. I started the year with it once, and it just felt too powerful for me. So I feel like this racket is the right balance for me between the control and power that I need.
I've been a Pure Aero guy pretty much my whole life as well.
Yeah.
I just noticed that your 98's a little bit different than what I use.
Yeah.
I can tell the beam structures are a
no,
little
the
bit...
frame's a little bit different. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit different, a little customization.
Yeah, it's the old one. It's the VS. They used to call it the VS.
Yep.
Guys like Sock used to play with those.
Yeah.
I think, you know, Gonzalez had a similar version. A few guys.
Gonzo,
Vukic actually plays with this old one. So yeah, only a few guys left on tour with that one.
Can you talk about your specs a little bit? How heavy is it? What string do you got in there? What's your tension?
So 1620
yep.
Frame, or I guess I don't know how you call it.
Yeah.
Obviously 98 head size. What do we else got? RPM rough. I string in kilos between 20 and like 22, or 19 and 22, depending on the conditions. Obviously here Right now it's pretty fast, so we're at 2120
Yep.
kilos. Put a difference of 1 kilo between the strings, so we get some movement on the strings. What else? The weight, I think I'm at 338 grams strong, so that would be like
Yep.
318 on the strong or something.
It's a little lighter than I feel like what's average.
There's a bit of weight. There's a couple grams up top here that I've played for a long time. I've tried moving it around, but I've preferred having it, at the top here.
And then when you're playing a match, do you wait till your strings break to switch rackets, or do you change with the game?
I change every ball change.
Yeah.
So it's 7 games and then every 9 games. Yeah, automatically.
For fans that don't know, why do you guys do that?
Well, obviously we're used to like when the balls are fresh, we adjust our tension for the new balls, and obviously the balls wear out a little bit. The strings also lose some tension when you play with them. So to get back to neutral, I guess, or to reset whenever they change the balls, you want to get a fresh strings, with the tension that you're used to have.
And last question.
Yeah.
For you to have a successful road trip, what needs to be in this bag right here?
Oh, in this bag right here,
Yeah.
it's pretty empty right now. This is the bag for the Olympics. It's not my usual bag. We would see more logos usually, but there's grips right here. Got the old Babolat over grips.
Yep.
Personal stuff, and then like there's usually a reel of strings, maybe some elastic bands to warm up. And that's
snacks?
it.
No snacks in there?
No snacks. No, I try to keep it light. It's too heavy when you go on the court, so I try to keep it light, not too much stuff. Just the essentials really. Strings, grips, rackets. That's it.
That's it. That's all Felix needs.
Yeah,
good luck the rest of the
personal
week.
stuff. That's
and,
it.
ball in Cincinnati, these courts are fast, so they should complement your game pretty well.
Yeah, hopefully with some good serving, I'm gonna have a good week.
Have fun out there.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. All right, guys, we're out here with Leylah Fernandez, player that's been with the Babolat team for a long time. First off, how you feeling out here in Cincinnati?
Well, first of all, hi. Thank you so much for having me. But yeah, no, I'm feeling good. I'm happy to be in Cincinnati. Great conditions, beautiful weather, and it's always been a nice tournament here, so hopefully I can stay a little bit longer.
Yeah, you've had some good fortune on the U.S. Open Hardcourt Series. So yeah, first off, starting off with what you got in your hands right here. You've been with Babolat for a while. When did you start using Babolat rackets?
I started using Babolat since I was 12 years old, actually. I used to play with I totally forgot the brand name, my goodness, but then I switched to Babolat Pure Drive. It was a good racket. I absolutely loved it. And then I've been switching frames every couple of years until I fell in love with the Pure Aero.
Nice. Can you talk about the Pure Aero a little bit? Are you using, first off, what's your string of choice? And are you using, is that a 100 square inch frame as well?
Yes, so this is a 100 square inch head frame, and then I am also using an RPM Blast string. So that has been the stringing that I've been using since I was very young. I did try with the natural gut for a couple of years, and it was great. But then we wanted to go back to the roots of everything. So the RPM is back and on full swing, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Do you ever do any testing or anything in the off season, or tinker with your racket at all? Or are you not someone that messes around with that type of stuff?
We do some testings, but funny enough, I don't want to know what's different from the racket. I don't know why I'm that way, but I do know that we got to test the racket because I am getting stronger, faster. Sometimes the balls are a little bit different, so we got to test things out to be able to adjust and prepare for anything.
Awesome. All right, so you got this beautiful big bag over here.
Yep.
It says Leylah and Don't Stop Believing. I think that's a pretty cool little customization over here.
It is.
What do you need to pack in this bag to kind of feel like yourself on court? Is there anything that you take on the road with you?
Well, of course I got my rackets. I can't forget about those. I actually did forget one time my rackets at home when I was traveling, so that was a big fiasco. But other than that, I do need my jump rope. I don't know why. If my bag can be empty and it doesn't need to have much, but if it has my jump rope, I feel complete, I feel good, and I'm okay. That's
cool. So kids at home, make sure you're doing your jump rope.
Yes.
Lastly, I saw you brought your sister out here. She's a UCLA Bruin. I got to see her at her campus this past year. If you had to choose a university to play college tennis at, where would you be headed?
I don't know. I know I've gotten a couple of offers, but no, I think it would actually be UCLA just because my sister went there, goes there. So I think because it's the first university I visited, it's the first university I've seen the team play, it has to be a Bruin for life, I guess.
That's cool. No, college tennis is really special.
Yeah.
We do a lot of college tennis stuff. I think the energy around that game, if we can bring that to the tour level, I think it'd be even a lot more fun.
100%. I was lucky enough to watch my sister play some of her matches, some of her ties, and it's so fun. I love cheering her on, and then the atmosphere is super vibrant, I would say, passionate.
Yeah, they've got an awesome facility. They're actually
Yeah.
the national champion from last year in the singles. But appreciate your time, Leylah. Thanks for sitting down with us. Guys, you guys can follow her this week. Best of luck, and we'll be tuning in.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Appreciate it, Leylah.